Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Всем подъем means everybody wake up. Всем подъем. So first of all, my unlimited dandavat pranams to lotus feet of Shiva Gurudev, Nitya Preshtam Vishnupada Astutra Satya Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Shiksha Gurudeva Swam Vishnupada Astutra Satya Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Madhusudan Goswami Maharaj, Shrimati Krishna Priyata Kurani, all Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga, Shri Satyavrata Muni, Shri Sanatan Goswami Paddi, commentator, all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, Pujapad Damodar Maharaj, everyone, dandavat. So, we were hearing yesterday how Satyavrata Muni started Kirtan. Kirtan is the direct path towards Shuddha Bhakti. Kirtan is the beginning of pure devotional service, the middle and the end. All Vaishnavas, practicing devotees, perfected devotees, all engaged in Kirtan. If you don't do Kirtan, anything you do is not really fruitful. So while doing yagya, while doing any devotional activities, we perform Kirtan, we do Kirtan. So in a few days, 7 days including today left before the end of the Kartik, you will participate, everybody will participate in yagya, so you will notice how much Kirtan takes place during yagya. Holy names. Maharaj is offering shlokas of Srimad Bhagavatam into the fire. And then the end certainly Kirtan during circumambulation, during parikrama. So Vraja Gopis and Prichabasis, they sing the glories of Krishna. Govinda Damodara Madhave. Everybody wake up. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. So Kirtan is the constitutional function of every living being, actually. Chanting the holy names of the Lord, that is the best type of yagya, best type of offering during this Kali Yuga especially. You know, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Iva Kevalam, Kalu Nastiva, 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 Gatinariyata. 2-3 times repeated, no other way, no other way, no other way. Then chanting of the holy name, chanting of the holy name, chanting of the holy name. There should be no doubt that this is the best type of achieving perfection. So that's why Yashoda is doing. Yashoda is doing from the very, very beginning. Yashoda started Kirtan when Krishna woke up. Krishna woke up because of Yashoda's Kirtan. No, remember, she was playing simultaneously mridanga and kartal in the form of her bracelets and rhythmical sounds of churning. So diktan, diktan, diktan. Those who don't perform Krishna Kirtan, fire on them, fire on them. That's the meaning of the Kirtan in 2 words. So Yashoda was proclaiming the glories of Kirtan, of Krishna's names. And she was proclaiming that if you don't perform Kirtan, then you're doomed. Then fire on you, fire on you. Srila Rupa Goswami wrote Shri Krishna Namashtaka, very wonderful Ashtaka piece of literature from his Stava Mala. Srila Gurudev used to speak on it. I remember there's one verse, Vacham vachakamitu deti bhavato nama swarupa dvayam purvasmat parameva hanta karunam tatrapi janimahe yastasmin vihitaparada nivaha prani samantad bhavid asya nidamusasya toghi sadanandam buddho manjati. Oh Nama, you are actually Nami. So there's no difference between Nama and Nami. Nama is Krishna and Nami. Nama is the name and Krishna is the possessor of the name Nami. So, therefore, Nama is also known as Vachya, and the Vachaka is the name. So, Vachya is merciful, that is Krishna, but Vachaka, or the name, is more merciful than Krishna. So, Krishna is certainly merciful. He is Paramatma in the heart. He comes in the form of Guru. What's that? Drishya Bhagavan, the visible Lord. But the holy name is even more merciful because anyone who hears the name, especially from the right source, from the pure source, is receiving the fruit of prema. Because when a mature Vaishnava chants, then that is Nama Prema. Definitely. That is the name given by Mahaprabhu and the name being distributed out of his causeless mercy. So everyone who hears the name gets prema. I remember when Srila Gurudev first came to Moscow, it was 2000, all the hall was crying, all the hall. There were some new people, there were some new devotees, old devotees. The old devotees saw their Prabhupada for sure. They saw their Swami Maharaj. And the new people, they were crying out of feeling, new devotees and new people, completely new people, were crying with no understanding why, just crying. Because that was Prema Nama, that was the holy name which contained Prema. So the mood, they got the mood and they got very much moved, very much touched by that. So Yashoda is singing, all the living entities around are getting that Prema. The gopis are singing, everybody is totally ecstatic. So those practicing devotees or those perfected devotees and practicing devotees, Nitya Siddha, Sadhana Siddha, who sing the holy name in this world are giving that same prema to anyone, everyone. So everyone is very, very, very happy. Yeah. So Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabhu Prabhu Dukha Jaladimagna. So we were discussing yesterday the mood of the prayer given by our Acharya Sri Sanatana Goswami. He's speaking about then when Satyavrata Muni is saying Prabhu, so much feeling within his heart. Oh Prasida Prabhu, oh Prabhu, please hear my prayer, please accept my prayer. So, big topic we were discussing last time. Now a little bit about the meanings. We heard a little bit. Pujapad Damodar Maharaj was speaking. Namo Deva. Deva means effulgent Lord. He is the most effulgent. You can see how Vraj is effulgent even today. So much jubilation. Everyone has. Says Radhe Radhe, everybody is jubilating. Even the rickshaw drivers. Even those people selling pan. Anyone. They are so much jubilating. What to speak of the Vaishnavas? What to speak of the residents of Vraj? They are so much jubilant. Deva, because Dev, the all-shining Lord, is there. We were putting some bricks recently, on the roof. So I paid attention. Dev is written on each and every brick. That's how Dev is really shining. So Krishna is permeating everyone here with his holy name. So Dev is actually your Lord, Nija Deva. So your personal Lord. The gopis sing in one mood. Elder gopis like Yashoda and others sing in different mood. But also that's Dev, the worship of the Lord actually. So Deva, then friends of Krishna, and dasas also sing. Practicing devotees sing Deva. Damodara. So from the very beginning you heard Dama means rope and Udara means belly, bound by Mother Yashoda. At once we remember the mercy Krishna gave to Mother Yashoda, the red line of all Damodarashtaka, how Yashoda is fortunate that Krishna became obedient servant. Well, you're supposed to serve your father and mother, but if you're the Supreme Lord, that's something different. Then Aishwarya Shakti has to be removed. So that's what happened during Damodara Lila at the end. Dukkha, what's that? Namo Deva Damodara under the Vishnu, Ananta. Ananta, his Leelas are endless, and also his mercy is endless. So that's why Krishna is called Ananta. Ananta Shesha is glorifying Krishna endlessly, Lord Vishnu. Ananta means there is no end for his glorification. But what is most important for us devotees is that His mercy is unlimited. His mercy is unlimited. So that's why we're hoping against the hope. Impossible becomes possible. Krishna Deva Bhavantam Avante, when we sing, we don't sing during this Kartik. Anyway, but when we sing that song, Durgata Gata Navidatri, we pay attention at that verse. Krishna has a very, very special Shakti, energy, Durgata Nagata Napatiyasya Shakti, energy which allows impossible to become possible. I am not actually qualified for receiving a mercy. I'm so fallen, so wretched, so crooked. But still you're so merciful, unlimitedly merciful, causelessly merciful. You're giving that to me. So, also, Ananda Lila Maya Vigrahaya, Krishna, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are endless sources of pastimes. So those pastimes, they mesmerize us, they attract us, and we become gradually the admirers of those pastimes and participants of those pastimes as well. So Namo Deva Damodaran Ananta Vishnu. Vishnu is the Lord who has unlimited pastimes also. That is not only that Lord who holds the four symbols, not that Lord who is in causal ocean, not that Lord who is Garbhodakashaya and Kshirodakashaya, is Paramatma. That is that Krishna who is dancing in Rasa Lila so fast that his dancing is like the permanent movement of a firebrand in a circle. So when we'll go on the last day of Parikrama, Vrindavana Parikrama to Vamshivat. So you pay attention, one gopi, one Krishna, one gopi, one Krishna. So every gopi was sure Krishna is dancing only with her. She was not noticing the others. Krishna was dancing actually with all the gopis in one Svarupa. That's why he's Vishnu. And he was running so fast. Everybody was thinking, all the gopis were thinking Krishna is dancing only with me. They were not noticing any other gopis. So, one gopi, one Krishna, therefore, naturally they were thinking. It was not like Narada saw Krishna in Dwaraka. In one of the 16,108 palaces, Krishna was talking to Rukmini. In another one he was playing chess. In another one he was in an assembly hall. He was deciding some managerial questions. In another hall, in another prakoshta, in another palace, he was playing with his children, etc., etc. But that were 16,108 expansions of Krishna. But during Rasa dance, one Krishna was doing everything. That's why, remember that question in Vaishnava Siddhantamala, how many Swarups does Krishna have? One Swarup. That is Vishnu, who is Krishna, who is dancing during Rasa Lila only in one Swarup. So, Ananta Vishnu Prabhu. So, we remember those names. When we remember those names, remember the sequence, Nama, Rupa, Guna, Lila. Nama, then form, then Rupa, then Guna, his qualities and his pastimes. So, each and every one of us, all the devotees, will go during that sequence. So, that's why we're reading Bhajana Rahasya. So, Pujapad Damodar Maharaj was asking about Gopal Chambo. I want to ask you about Bhajana Rahasya. Who has read Bhajana Rahasya? Many more devotees, but not as many, not even a half. Everybody must read Bhajana Rahasya, the secrets of bhajan. Please put that book on your table or on your desktop and read it every day after Kartik. There was not even one Kartik with Srila Gurudev when he was not reading from Bhajana Rahasya. Really, I give you word of order. Not even one Kartik Gurudev was not reading Bhajana Rahasya. That is the method of bhajan. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave to all devotees. So, according to your level of bhajan, you practice the principles of Bhajana Rahasya. What are those principles? Mantra Maya Upasana. That's what Srila Gurudev explaining also in Damodarashtaka commentaries. Mantra Maya. You take mantra, you take a shloka. Why are we learning shlokas? Please tell me how many devotees on regular basis learn shlokas? Hands up. Achyutananda, please, hands up. Don't be shy, don't be... Okay, very good. Batu, very good. Everybody must learn shlokas. Why? Because that's the method of bhajan. Without learning shlokas which are supporting your bhajan will be dry. That will not be actually bhajan, but just more or less mechanical repetition. Well, I'm not making things too primitive, but without meditation on shlokas, these shlokas like Damodarashtaka, for example, it is pure mantramaya upasana we're performing, trying to perform, beginning to perform during Kartik. That's why we're singing all those bhajans. That's why we're singing all those stavas and stutis. That's why. That's why, please devotees, don't miss. There will be 5 days, last days, Bhishma Panchika, when everybody will have a chance, if one hasn't been doing anything properly during Chaturmas and especially Kartik, those 4-5 days, 4.5 this time, will be meant specifically for proper accomplishing of all the limbs of bhajan practiced during Kartik. If you were lacking something, if you are not attentive, you are missing something, if you are forgetting something, please don't do during 4 last days. So some devotees may be arriving for those 5 days solely. So that will be last chance. But actually during all Kartik we have to do so much Mantramaya Upasana. And then Mantramaya Upasana one beautiful day will become Swarasikya Upasana. Those leelas expressed in the verses will be accompanying us in our bhajan. Our bhajan will never finish. It's eternal, siddha. Now it is on the level of sadhan. We're lazy, we're sleepy, maybe. We're reluctant. Yeah. But when we get what? Ruchi for bhajan and for bhajaniya, the object of bhajan, then we'll be reluctant to stop. Never stop. Are gopis ever reluctant to stop? Singing, kirtan. No, churning means kirtan. Diktan. Never will be reluctant to finish. So the level of ruchi, asakti, then devotee will actually not be interested in anything but Krishna. Anything but Krishna will be just something, disturbing, impeding. So we will be non-interested in that. Now we're interested in so many things. That's why we're inattentive in bhajan now. So Bhajan Rahasya is the book which will bring any devotee to the platform of bhajan. Starting from the first levels, Cheta Darpana Marjanam, that is meant for level of purification of mirror of the heart, which is starting now. We've just entered the shower, the transcendental shower of mercy. And we're under that shower. No need to look at other devotees and say, this one's dirty. No, look at your dirt. You're just under the shower, so it's just coming off little by little. So you can make it faster. It's up to you. You can turn the other side. You can make the flow of the shower stronger. There's a regulator in the shower. You can make it turbo mode so that it's really, really strong. But don't make too big jet also, otherwise you'll be just, you'll fall down because you'll not be able to stand. So you have to pace yourself also, these things. So the first levels, and second level, what? Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivriti, That's like one complex. No Nishta, so we're sometimes despondent. Gurudev was saying, I know, you're in a critical condition, Srila Gurudev used to say. You're in a critical condition because you have no taste, ruchi, but you've rejected everything. You've left so many things: intoxication, meat eating, inauspicious association, stupid jobs which were like dealing with meat and alcohol, so many things. Nonsense literature, nonsense movies, so many things we left for bhajan. And bhajan has no taste, so like balancing, rules, regulations you have to follow, but also you need to strive, move forward. Kartik, brilliant time. So we have to use it till the full. So now, later it will become more easy. Ruchi, what's it? Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti will come. That is Madhyamadika. That is the medium level of bhajan. That is very, very strong. Association of such devotees is extremely valuable. Association with Madhyamadika is extremely valuable. So one has to become like bona fide madhyam, bona fide medium devotee, with nishta, ruchi, great affection for first bhajan itself, the process, then bhajaniya. So Srila Gurudev used to say at the end of Kartik, take all the impressions you've received here and take to your places. So during Kartik in Vrindavan, we will be able to accomplish remembrance of Krishna. We'll be able to attain taste for this bhajan. Srila Gurudev was once asked, how about following Kartika Vrata in Badger, for example, or any other place? Can we do? Oh, surely you must do. You must do, but you should do in the way you were doing in Vrindavan. So in Vrindavan we are accumulating those samskaras, sukritis, those, impressions and merits, devotional merits. So that those impressions will go with us on the plane to the places we live, and we have to be praying, to Thakurji, please don't let them leave us. They should be with us forever. They should be strong. But if you've taken fire, for example, from one place, and you're carrying to another place to lit another fire, then you have to be very diligently looking towards that fire, diligently preserving that fire. So that fire is alive. Save it from water, save it from wind. Use your palms, like this, very, very diligently. So I want to finish with one thing. One devotee recently asked Didi one question. What is sincerity? How do you define sincerity? Sincerity, Didi answered, sincerity is protecting your bhajan, taking care of your bhajan, protecting your bhajan very nicely. So we have to be protecting those skills of bhajan, those impressions about bhajan, which we have obtained during this Kartik Vrata.